Hi children, welcome back to my channel Simplified Learning with Dimple Malik. We are studying class 8 chapter Quantities, comparing quantities, and we are doing topic percentage and its application. In the previous videos we have done some concepts, and today we are going to do some solved examples for clear understanding. So let's read the first example. This says in a class 80 students passed and rest failed. If 80% of the students failed, find the number of students in the class. So we have 80 students who passed and rest failed if 20% of students failed. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to take let the total number of children be x. Now if total number of children is x, I know 80 students passed and rest failed. If 80% of students failed, so I know that 80% of them failed, so that means 20% of them passed. So I will say passed percentage will be how much? 100 minus 80%, because this is the failed percent. So pass percent will be how much? 20%. Now I know 20% is the passed percent. So 20% of the total children have passed. So my equation is going to be, according to the question, it's going to be 20% of total children have passed. That is 20% is the pass percent, x is the total number of students, and 80 is the passed number of children. So let's solve this. So 20 upon 100 into x is equals to 80, which gives me x is equals to 80 into 100 upon 20, and when I solve this I get 400. Therefore, total children in my classroom were 400. I hope this part is clear to everybody. Now let's look at example number 2. The example number 2 says that we have two candidates, A and B, contest an election. A gets 46% of the valid votes and is defeated by 1600 votes. That means A got less votes than B. So B and A were equal, but difference between the two is 1600. That is, B got more of 1600 votes in place of A. Find the total number of valid votes cast in the election. So I can say A gets valid votes 46%, right? So B gets how many valid votes? 100 minus 46, which is going to be 54%. Now B gets valid vote 54%. Now B gets more than A. How many? 1600. Because A and B are contesting, A got less votes, A got defeated, and B got more votes. So simply I can say B minus A is 54% minus 46%, which is going to give me an 8%. And B minus A is 8%, and here it is 1600. That is, B minus A is given to B as 1600. But 1600 how? So let the total votes be x. So I now know that 8% is extra of total votes is given to me as 600. This is the vote amount with which A got defeated, and if I talk in number is 1600. So if I find out 8% of x is 1600, so I can find out the value of x. So x is equals to, I am straight away going to do 1600 into 100 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8 twos are 16. So I get the answer as 20,000. That means the total votes, valid votes in the election were 20,000. If there is a doubt here, I would just like to clarify. 8 by 100 into x is equals to 1600. And then this steps come that x remains here, 100 goes on top and 8 comes in the denominator. Let's move on to next question. Example number 3 says, gunpowder contains 75% of nitrate and 10% of sulfur. The rest of it is charcoal. Find the amount of charcoal in 9 kg of gunpowder. I have percentage of gunpowder, I have percentage of sulfur. So whatever is left over is my charcoal. So let's find the percentage of charcoal first. Percentage of charcoal is going to be 100 minus 75% plus 10%, which is 100 minus 85%. So I get 15%. Now I have to find the amount of charcoal in 9 kg. So I will simplify amount of charcoal is equals to 15% of 9. Right? So this becomes 15 upon 100 into 9. And when I solve this after the calculation, I'm going to get the answer as 1.35 kgs. So I hope there is no difficulty in this part. So basically what we have to do, if I need to find the charcoal, I should have the percentage of charcoal, or I should have, only then I can find the percentage of charcoal in the total amount of my bundle of gunpowder. Let's move on to next question. Now next question says, an alloy of tin and copper consists of 15 parts of tin and 105 parts of copper. Find the percent of copper. Now to find the percent of copper, let's focus here only. Right? So that means my total composition is how much? One part is 105, another part is 15 parts. So my total composition is 105 plus 15, which is 120. And how much is the copper? Copper is 105. Now my required percentage is required percentage. How do I find the required percentage? Part upon total into 100. So when I solve this, what is my part of copper? 105. What is my total amount? 120. And if I multiply this, I can find out the answer, and this is going to be, I get the answer as 87.5%. So there you go. Now let's look at next question, which says my income was increased by 10% and later it got decreased by 10%. So what is the total change in the percent in my income? So simple, I'm going to say let my income be rupees 100. So my income was increased by 10%. So increase, after increasing 10% of 100, this is going to be 10 upon 100 into 100. It is going to be 10 rupees. So my new income becomes 100 plus 10, right? So my new income is 110. Now in my new income, it got decreased by 10%, right? So decrease is equal to 10% of 110. So this becomes 10 upon 100 into 110. Now that means my decrease is how much? Rupees 11. Now if I decrease rupees 11, so 110 minus 11, so this gives me a rupees 99. So if now my decrease is rupees 99, my original was 100 rupees, right? So what is my percentage change going to be? So if my decreased value is, so my original value is 100, I increased 10%, I got an increased value of 110 rupees. Then I decreased 10% of 110, then I got new value of rupees 99 rupees. So now if I need to find the percentage change, I have a simple formula: change upon original into 100. Now what is my change here? Change is, originally my amount was 100, now it is 99. What is the original value? 100 multiplied by 100. The answer comes out to be 1%. The answer comes out to be 1%. So that's it for this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to it and share with your friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.